Good morning, Internet. Hey, all right, let's see here. There we go. I always thought that looked a little weird the way my camera was angled. Okay. Like it says in the stream description, today is total randomness. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be playing. I may do some reaction videos. I may play some games. Or I may just sit here and chat. Who knows? Just depends on who comes in and what they are wanting, whether they're going to actually talk to me or just lurk. We shall see. Let's see something, see if this still works. What's the strangest wrong number text you've ever received? Okay, I need to adjust that. Color. Let's see. There we go. Read the group chat of any three historical figures. Who would you choose? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start by renaming this. What's BPSR? Oh, Blue Protocol. I don't even play that anymore. I did not care for it. So let's get this cleaned up here. Yeah. Okay. That'll work for now. Let's see. Get rid of this one. Okay, what's going on with this one? We have too many. Warcraft Adventures, Lord of the Clans, DOS games, and browser. Okay. Delete. This one is for playing Valheim. Get it down a little bit. Torchlight Infinite. EVE Online. General Gaming. Path of Exile. Play BBS games. Albion Online. Star Trek Online. This one was for Water Park Sim, which I've already deleted. Remove that. Just chatting. To dream vacation destination. Where could that be? Okay, why did it not? Why is it not? Oh, it probably did, and I just didn't have this running. Oh yeah, the joys of just having to reboot the whole computer, getting everything back up and running again. All right, switch to the other workstation, work center. That over. Get that server back up and running. Okay. Corner. Cell Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Server. Hey, welcome. Glad you could come in and join me. Let's talk. Start this one. Uh, moment. Text. Okay. Oh boy. And systems updates. Okay, flat packs. And the video card. Okay, let's see. So, what should I do? What should I play? What should I do? on. Whoever's there, please tell me who you are. Let me know who's here. It's a broadcaster, screen stickers. Owen! Oh, no? That's Chatbot? Okay. Droopy. Hello, love. Nice of you to join me. Talk to me, hon. Talk to me. What should I do? What should I do? Okay, come on. See if there's anything good to react to. Anything worth reacting to, I should say, maybe. Don't forget, over at the food truck, we got the slide going and snow cone specials at $4 today. $4 for a snow cone? You've yet to be joking. That is a ridiculous price. Of course, I guess in this heat in the middle of Texas, they pretty much got you by the short curlies. See, back then, if someone took your picture, you had to wait a week to find out how bad it was. Now, disappointment is instant. Yep, 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 yep. Welcome to the bathroom. A dog will be with you shortly. Let me see here. I think I'm going to... Okay, Droopy, I know you're there, so why don't you say something? Say hi. Don't be shy. Say hi. Pounce me. Do something. Okay, let's see. What was I? Oh, need to... Okay, why is that not working? Oh, okay, what is going on here? Oh, that helps. Okay, let's see. Okay, bring this to the top. Okay. And this a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. Welcome to the bathroom. A dog will be with you shortly. Only in this house, it's a cat. Ooh. Let's see. The trumpets will bring down the walls. The banjo will make any survivors flee in terror. Oh, please. I love banjo music. I love banjo and I love bagpipe. So how many times did this happen before someone finally said, yeah, okay, I guess we need to put up a sign? Uh-huh. I mean, that's the thing. They don't make signs and warnings and stuff like that until it's actually happened before. They don't want it to happen again. So I want the story behind the sign. That awkward moment when you're not sure if you have free time or if you're just forgetting everything. Choose cremation. You earned it. I would change this top line. Instead of soccer, I'd just say field sports. If I want to watch guys struggle to score, I'll go to the pub. I love watching ladybugs. They're so calm and peaceful. I even scum. What do you call a priest that becomes a lawyer? A father-in-law. This one is great. I love this. I love the Vicar of Dibley. One of my favorite Britcoms. Oh,
Nuns get killed in a car crash.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and they get up to heaven.
restart this.
So 3 nuns get killed in a car crash.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and they get up to heaven.
Cool.
And Peter's at the gate. He says, I'm afraid you're going to have to answer a question before you can come in.
Oh.
So he says to the first one, don't worry, the questions are very easy. What was the name of the first woman? And she says, Eve. And he says, yeah, you're in. So he says to the second one, where did Eve live?
Oh, yes, I know.
And yeah. And she says, Garden of Eden. And he says, yeah, you're in.
You.
And he says to the third one, which was the Mother Superior, I'm afraid the question's going to have to be a little bit more tricky for you.
Well, fair enough, because...
Yeah, obviously. And he says to her, what did Eve say when she first saw Adam? And the Mother Superior says, oh, that's a hard one. He says, yeah, you're in.
No, she hadn't answered the question. Pardon? She hadn't answered the question. So...
How do you mean?
Well, you let her in and she didn't know what
Yeah,
it was.
it just doesn't work, does it, as a joke?
Yeah. What's that end with
Yeah.
jig?
Yeah, well, I'm going to send it back anyway. Stupid, that one.
Raccoon tech support. I know this sounds like a no-brainer, but have you tried looking in the trash? There you go, Drew Love. There's one for you. I could simmer down, but I like myself better when I'm all feisty and shit. Negrissimo must mean good luck playing 40 notes in 2 beats, sucker. This one I have no idea what this is. Okay. That's right. What's the most southern way you've ever gotten hurt? Okay. I have no idea. What are some of these folks saying? Tripping after stepping square in the middle of an 8-foot black snake in the garden. I started with, hey, y'all watch this, while riding a 3-wheeler. Yep, that'll do it. Frog gigging? What is frog gigging? Somebody want to explain that one to me? See, tripping after stepping square in the middle of an 8-foot black snake in the garden. Okay. My sister pushed me off the top of a barbed wire fence to get into the cow pasture to get our errant baseball. Which injury would you like to discuss? Keep in mind, it happened every time we hit the baseball over the fence. I wish I had been smarter. They broke my arm playing frisbee with a plastic jar lid. Okay, there's got to be a good story behind that one. When I was about 9 or 10, I was having a dirt clot fight. What's a dirt clot? Dirt clod? Fight with some neighborhood kids. We were in the woods, and I had a store of dirt balls I had placed up in a tree on a makeshift tree fort made with some old boards. I found one trash pile. Someone hit me with a dirt clot, and I threw one back as hard as I could, which ended with me tumbling end over end to the ground, landing flat on my back with the breath knocked out of me. Another time I cut my foot open at the arch. My friend's mother called my mother, who walked to where we were. She didn't have a car. She asked if they had any bleach. They did. She then poured the bleach directly onto the profusely bleeding cut, which stopped the bleeding. She then used a piece of rag to tie the wound closed, and I hopped on back home with her. Back then, people did the best they could with what they had. We couldn't afford to run to an ER or urgent care for every little thing. Just rub some dirt in it, you'll be fine. Let's see, riding horses, and mine decided it was time to quit. So he bolted to the barn. We were coming in hot. Horse knew to go very close to the barn so my knees would hit and knock me off. That really hurt. Fell off a Shetland pony because I put the saddle on too loose. It slid down under his belly and I nearly broke my arm. I fell out of the bed of a pickup truck. I was climbing in with a couple of friends. I wasn't holding on yet when the truck took off. We had the redneck slip and slide of death. We were too poor to buy a real one, so we rinsed off a couple of tarps from the shed, used chunks of cinder blocks to hold down the sides, then emptied a jug of vegetable oil on it before turning on the hose. Yeah, that'll do it. Hit with a banjo. Knocked out a front tooth playing tag football with my neighborhood crew. Fell on my butt and got a crack in it. Raccoon bites and rabies shots. Didn't get hurt, but I got arrested in the police station trying to bond out a friend. Okay. Gigged my own foot. What? What's gigged? Somebody want to translate that one for me? Cut my finger opening a sachet of ranch. Sachet of ranch. Why would you have ranch in a sachet? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, some of these just do not make much sense. Alright, cuz. I love that. Yeah. Boom! Okay, this one I haven't seen yet.
Can I ask you a question? When did the news stop being the news? Remember when they just tell you what happened? That was it. Now, everything is presented like the world is ending. Breaking news, developing stories, shocking new details. Stay tuned, we'll get to you after these 6 commercials. Even the weather has become dramatic. It used to be, tomorrow will be 92 degrees with a chance of thunderstorms. Now it's life-threatening heat dome of doom bears down on the tri-state area. Dude, it's Arkansas. It's July. It's hot. I don't need a movie trailer. I need to know if I should mow today or wait until tomorrow. Everything is turned up to 11. Politics, sports, the stock market, celebrity gossip, the weather. If somebody's dog gets loose, it's somehow an exclusive investigative report. I honestly think part of the reason everybody seems so anxious these days is because we're never allowed to emotionally come back down. Every notification, every headline, every thumbnail is trying to convince us that it's the most important thing that's ever happened in human history. It's and that one squirrel that apparently has been stealing from my bird feeder since March. And honestly, that's the biggest breaking news I need today. So today's lesson, not everything has to be urgent. Not every story has to be emotional. Sometimes it's okay for the news to just be the news. And I think we'd all sleep a whole lot better if somebody finally remembered that.
The thing is, you don't get the news because by the time you are hearing it, it's no longer news, it's history. You're getting history reports. Yes, unless your ancestors look like this, you're probably an immigrant. Yes, 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 yes. You can't have set limits on who can see their profile and content. No, I can't. I am not on Instagram. I am not getting on Instagram. So screw you. Restricted. Gen X childhood, killing brain cells one toy at a time. And I don't remember what was so toxic about that stuff. Super elastic bubble plastic. Yep. Blow giant colored plastic balloons. It was kind of fun, I guess. Anyone who has time to clean is not reading nearly enough. True. True. I am a book nerd. Of course I am on the nice list. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Pippin has been adopted. Oh, sweet baby. Edison Community Band Summer Concert. Yes, and I believe, by my count, if I am not mistaken, that episode was the second time in the series that Commander Pelea has made reference to traveling in the TARDIS with the Doctor. So I am now waiting for her to show up on Doctor Who in the TARDIS traveling with the Doctor. My wife says no one did that, but who remembers saving bacon grease in a can on the stove to cook with later? Still do. I have to pour it out periodically because of bugs getting in it, but I still save my bacon grease. Natchez, Mississippi history in the old Natchez district. Okay. Some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. Yep, yep. True, true, true that, true that. Yes, it's very pretty. I probably need to take a closer look at it to see how the AI fucked this one up, because they always do. Okay, Pike, Kirk, Spock, Uhura. Soon. Louisiana word for the day is étouffé. Pronounced étouffé. Smothered. Louisiana's slow-simmered comfort. She made a crawfish étouffée that would bring you to tears. Yeah, probably because it was so bad. I don't know. We used to serve it to crawfish étouffée when I was at Wallace State College taking my commercial foods classes, and we couldn't keep the stuff stocked. It went so fast. We didn't fight because we hated, but because we loved what we left. We loved what we left behind. Hey, what do you think was the best book-to-screen adaptation? Has there been one? Oh, To Kill a Mockingbird. To me, The Green Mile is the closest to the book that I've seen. Not a film, but a series on BBC years ago. Brideshead Revisited. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I actually truly enjoy most, as long as the movies are fun, well written, and well acted. I don't really care if it's all that accurate to the source material or not. There are, of course, a few exceptions, but overall I pretty much enjoy most movies I've seen based on a book I read. Gone with the Wind, Shawshank Redemption, Stand By Me, aka The Body. I can't decide between the two. Things We Do in the Dark. Okay. I enjoy a good book, yes. Who prefers books over Kindle? Nope. I prefer my Kindle. It's a lot more portable, doesn't get messed up, and I can carry a whole lot more books. And it doesn't take up anywhere near as much space as my actual physical library. Libro cubicularist, a person who reads in bed. Okay. San Diego Comic Con official day 1 is done. 3 more days to go. Excuse me. You can not by booth BB08, Artist Alley. Skate rink. 1960, 1980, 2000. Friday night at the skating rink had its own rhythm. Music filled the building while neon lights reflected across the polished floor. I actually miss going skating. I wouldn't dare try and do it nowadays. And it's obviously the hardest shirt. Cats and books make me happy. Humans make my head hurt. Yeah, true that, true that. KFC over the 8 centuries. And look at this. Bucket meal, $3.65. 1985, it was up to $8 a bucket. 2005, $15 a bucket. And then 2026, it's up to $35 a bucket. Now, I want to know why there are people standing here in front of the drive-through order menu. You can't walk through the drive-through. You must be in a car or in a vehicle. Okay, and okay, KFC is over here in what looks like a Wiener Schnitzel house restaurant. What are these people sitting here in this building with a sign that says bucket meal $3? What is going on with this? What the? Come on, folks. Okay, 85. Yeah, that looks okay. Though the buildings were starting to change by that time. Okay, it's 2005 and 2026. Yeah. Okay. Moving along. Coming into a bookstore when it's raining is like grocery shopping when you're hungry. True dat, true dat. Don't understand how late night bookstores that serve drinks and snacks and have cozy, overstuffed chairs to lounge in aren't a thing by now. If I had the money, I would so open one. Oh yeah. Okay. Cute is not the word I would use for those kicks. Dixieland Delight at Bama, an SEC Classic. Whatever. Hopefully I won't come back as a giraffe. Oh. Did not need to see that.
Before a male giraffe picks his mate, he drinks her urine. He catches a sample, swishes it around like he's judging a $2,000 bottle of wine.
Can I just say that if that's the way you have to choose your mate as a giraffe, I don't think
Okay, we got stuck. Here we go. I'm actually rich, but my money is in another nation. Which nation? Imagination. Thank you, Smudge. You know, the king of furriness, Mr. Smudge, who's the richest cat in the world in his imagination. I was laughing my fucking ass off. If I use my imagination. Yep. An elementary school class goes on a field trip to the police station. The officer points to the 10 most wanted list and tells them that these are the most wanted fugitives in the USA. Little boy says, he's the most wanted in the USA? Officer says, yes. Then why didn't you keep him when you took his picture? Mm-hmm. Yep. Sounds like something Alex would say. Tiny House is free to anyone who hits the like, comment, and share button in the next 72 hours. If interested, please comment your zip code below for more. Free tiny homes. Unfortunately, as much as I would like to have one, I just really can't do it. I've got way too much stuff. This is what a realistic travel day looks like. Yeah, I think I've seen this one before.
I'm 22 years old and I live in this truck camper, and this is what a realistic travel day looks like. Today I'm leaving Utah and I'm driving up to one of my favorite places, and that's Missoula, Montana. I started this morning off by spraying around a field with Stella because it really helps wake us up and get the blood flowing. After that we were gassed, so then I decided to put a wig on her to take some pictures, but I don't think she's liking the new look. Let us know what you guys think about it down below. After that we packed up the truck and hit the road and started our drive through some mountains. A few hours in, we finally made it to a Costco. This is one of my favorite life hacks for on the road because of the food court. It's so cheap to get some food, but today I got some cheap pizza to snack on. Then I kept driving for a few hours where we eventually stopped in Idaho Falls for the night. From here, I took Stella to the dog park, and she was really happy to play with some friends. And that was it for our travel day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys back on the road tomorrow, and don't forget to stay saucy. Peace!
Okay. All right, way to go, Michael. Won another award for his books. I'm still upset with him for not sending me this book to proof and edit before we could send it into publishing. But I have it now, so I will go through it and send in my edits. People should seriously stop expecting normal from me. We all know it's never going to happen. True dat. All this reality is really cutting into my reading time. True dat. Doggy is active matter game. Okay, whatever, JJ. I just had to say my final yes. Lost his puppers. Shield maidens, kicking ass and taking names with both style and grace. Yep. Sometimes I talk to myself. Oh my god, same. Shut up, you bitches. We're trying to sleep. You know you're getting older when clear pool water is exciting.
Well, good morning. Been a little while. Been working on the pool. Sun is out. Alkalinity is down, hopefully. Got my little water test bottle. And hopefully today is the day that we get the blessing, at least my version of a blessing, to be able to swim. Doodles, are you happy being the star? Is that what you want to be? Freaking dog. All right. Test is done. Guess what? 70% 90%. We passed. So, I think we did it. It only took like, what, 2 months? No, it wasn't. It was like a month. Check this out. Look at that. That's how it's supposed to look. You're supposed to be able to see the robot in great detail all the way into the bottom. No kind of sediments or anything on the bottom. She's looking really, really, really good.
It doesn't have a drain at the bottom.
It's been a little while.
Fender, skull, and Hattie. If compliment dodging was a sport.
Welcome back to tonight's final match between Megan and Claire.
These two women are the best compliment deflectors in the game, and we're about to see them go head to head.
Megan, our reigning champ, has not accepted a compliment in 14 years.
Hey, don't count our rookie Claire, though. She shocked us with her praise evasions, and she's coached by her mom, who is a title-holding compliment deflector herself.
Who will be the first to make a compliment stick? Let's take it to the ring.
All right, ladies, I want a good, clean match. No humble bragging and all insults kept to your own person. Your hair is amazing. Too bad it can't hold a curl.
Nice dodge. Claire knows how to take the specifics of your compliment and turn it against herself.
I love your earrings. Are those real diamonds? Cubic zirconia.
Ooh, Claire walked right into that one.
That dress is everything. It is so old. You should see the tag. Your shoes, so on trend. They'll be out of style in a month. Taste like yours is forever. Your style belongs in Vogue.
A 1-2 compliment.
Can the rookie respond?
What style when your marriage is a sham?
Deflecting with personal secrets.
She really does not want that compliment.
Wait, are y'all separating?
She's taking the bait.
Claire distracted her with gossip. If Megan can't land a compliment soon, this match could be over.
I wish we had what you and Doug have. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're lucky, but...
Claire's got her on the ropes.
Is this it?
Jim's got weird eyebrows.
And she's back in the game.
Not her best deflection, but...
Hey, I heard about your new promotion, girl boss. Too bad I never get to see my kids. I bet yours love having you around. They'd literally rather be with anyone else. You're a great reader. I've never finished the book. Your house is always so clean. Hired a maid. No one can cook like you. I'll never be as good as my mom. You volunteer all the time. That's court ordered. You are so trustworthy. I gossip about you. You're a great neighbor. We steal your Wi-Fi.
Wait, are they just bad people?
Hold on. Looks like the champ is winding up.
You are a great listener, the best friend, and I'm not a lesbian, but if I was, oh mama, you would be first on my list. Well, you are as graceful as Missy Copeland, as talented as Dolly Parton, and as smart as Marie freaking Curie.
She is absolutely pummeling her with compliments.
I don't wish I was like you. I wish I was you.
Wow. How is Claire gonna come back from that?
Well, thank you.
And we have a winner.
Megan is the best at deflecting compliments. If she was capable of accepting praise, she'd be getting a ton of it right now.
She's so good at losing.
Oh, you know, make him in the more. What the? Okay, DBB, what's this?
When strangling someone, once enough pressure is applied to the neck, it takes only 10 seconds for the victim to lose consciousness. And after 3 to 5 minutes of continued pressure, the victim dies. The more you know.
Now, I know that that's legitimate. I also know that that is somehow considered educational content. But it feels like information like that should probably be behind some sort of filter. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that in the wrong hands, pun intended, it could be used for nefarious purposes.
Yeah.
The internet is a wild place.
Oh, yeah. And the wild, wild net. Dirt starts feeling different when you stop attending as a spectator. Yeah, true to that, true that. Let's see, interview one involvement. Undisputed truth, smiling faces sometimes. Whatever. Look up inside this place and you'll swear you were standing outdoors at night. Oh, that is a beautiful concert hall. Pardon my French, but Harriman is so tight that if you stuck a lump of coal up his ass, in 2 weeks you'd have the dilithium crystal. Okay. She wasn't doing a thing that I could see except standing there, leaning on the balcony railing, holding the universe together. Okay. Let's see. Jim Kelly, cool under pressure, deadly in a fight. What the heck? And weird soul. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, brother, take out those clowns. They got some bunch of low-hanging balls there. Okay. Sent to corporal punishment. Click in the name field and type deny before continuing. Contact last name. If you do not consent to corporal punishment, click in the name field and type deny before continuing. Okay. My electronic signature below gives permission to the administration of blank independent school district to use corporal punishment in disciplining my child. Click here to access the guidelines and conditions as set forth in blank ISD's policy, local student discipline. Okay. Over here, runner Hank Malone is a former soldier turned elite courier. His latest assignment seems simple: transport a donor liver from Brisbane to the Gold Coast. Let's see, auditions. Mr. Grumpy's Toy Shop. Okay. Let's see, just a thought, because I'm a mother of a U.S. Marine. The GOP lost its soul when it decided John McCain wasn't a hero, but Donald Trump was. Boo. Boo, hiss, boo. The Heart Shaker is a Tom Petty experience. Okay. That would probably be good. Made to honor indigenous mothers, strong, sacred, and full of love. Mama Bear. Huh. Aho, aho. Where are the stripes, silver, and the stripes? Mischief, pouting about having to share with Tiger Lily. Why don't you read the books you already own before buying new books? Sacrilege. Why don't you eat all the food in the house before going shopping? That's what you sound like. That's how crazy you sound right now. Yep, 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 yep. True that, true that. See, I'm sick of your recommendations. Give me your anti-recommendations. Tell me which books I should avoid reading at all costs. Lengthy explanations welcome. Yes, the more people say that you can't read something, the more you need to read it. Off to the airport to pick up my best friend. Gen X didn't call in sick. Gen X closed the bar, slept for an hour, grabbed a coffee and a cigarette, still smelled like alcohol, had the hand stamp to prove it, and went to work like nothing happened. Yep. True that. True that. It's a hashtag truth. Man, do y'all really think this is okay? Like, living like this is okay? Absolutely not. He needs to put a couple of cinder blocks under that TV. Yep, needs to get it up off the floor. That's nice. That is beautiful too. And again, really wonder how the AI fucked that image up. Because they do. Every single time something is borked in the image. I love this little guy. Oh, yes. Okay. Simpsons always get credit for predicting the future. But Fry just wanting to lock the door, pretend it's still the 90s, and ignore the modern world is probably the most accurate thing ever. Yes. If only our eyes saw souls instead of bodies, how different our ideals of beauty would be. True that, true that. Slow, children texting. Yep. They're outdoors. They shouldn't have their nose up in the phone. They should be enjoying the outdoors. Stop. Hammer time. Don't bother me. I'm busy reading. It's a PJs and books kind of day. Every child matters. A statement shared. Yep. Festival. Block of Valley. Trying to fall in love with life again. NATO Way by Key Glock. What the fuck? What kind of name is that? Aho, aho. Get your shirt here. Walking with ancestors, carrying stories written in the stars. Don't judge me. You can't handle half of what I've dealt with. There's a reason I do the things I do. There's a reason I am who I am. Mm-hmm. The neighborhood cartel nobody warned you about.
Ah, the joys of homeownership. Nothing like buying your dream home in your dream neighborhood, only to have your neighbors conduct surveillance on you, just so they could tattle to the neighborhood cartel leaders.
I heard he threatened Clerk Meglamart with a hammer.
Because if there's one thing that I've learned about human beings, is that we love minding other people's business. Absolutely love it. Love it. We pretend that we don't. We say things like, I don't care what other people do.
A lie detector determined that was a lie.
A complete bold-faced lie. Because if it were true, Facebook would have gone bankrupt in 2008. Human beings are fascinated by other human beings, especially when those other human beings are doing something weird. The second somebody does something unusual, we all become investigators. New car in the driveway? Interesting. Package delivered at 9 p.m. Very interesting. Neighbor painting something? Now we're paying attention.
What's he building in there? What the hell is he building in there?
Human beings have been conducting artificial surveillance on their neighbors since the invention of neighbors. Funny thing is, I kind of respect it, because nobody gathers information quite like retired people with free time. The CIA wishes it had access to some of these people. These are folks who can tell you who moved in, who moved out, who got a new roof, who bought a boat, who hasn't mowed in 6 days, who had visitors, who's late on Christmas decorations, who's early on Christmas decorations, and somehow they know all of this without ever appearing to leave the front porch. It's incredible. It's like a suburban Batman. Only instead of fighting crime, they're tracking recycling schedules. Ah, the joys of
HOAs, Homeowners Association. They are domestic terrorists and should be banned and illegal. I will never, ever join an HOA. My property, I will do what I want within reason. What moment made you realize you were getting old? What was that? Maybe it was when I had trouble getting up off the floor. 18th century pineapple tarts. Sounds good. Of course, we are leaving. Okay, that one was okay. I'm not as white as I look. No, I'm not. My Jamaican brother said I was blacker than him. If you can believe that. The thrill of jumping versus the fear of landing. Don't want to read a book? That's fine. Campaigning so that no child anywhere can read the book. That's not your decision to make. No, it's not. I'll be productive today, or I could start this new book instead. You know you're at home in New Orleans, which... Okay. All right, Droopy. I really need you to respond to this one here, okay? You know you're at home in New Orleans when you drink Dixie, not sing it. You not only say "Chupatul-tas," but you can say it without laughing. I have no idea even what that one is. You begin to believe that purple, green, and gold look good together and will even eat things those colors. Let's see. You know exactly what you are going to eat next Monday, and the Monday after that, and after that. Talk about monotonous when you eat the same thing on the same day every week. Let's see. You are no longer shocked when someone advises you to suck the heads and eat the tails. I always thought that it was suck the head and pinch the tails. You gotta have something to hold on to, so you pinch the tail. You're not afraid when someone wants to ask you. I want to ask you a question. Let's see. Be considered an honor on certain occasions to have cabbages or coconuts thrown at you. Okay. Droop, explain, please. Please explain. You describe items of a certain hue as being K and B purple. Okay, that's got to have something to do with Mardi Gras. I don't know. Let's see. You get on a bus marked cemeteries without a second thought. You have discovered that those 4-inch long cockroaches can fly, but have decided to retain your sanity anyway. You do not think about spinach when you see the word Popeyes. Nope, I sure don't. And I'm not even from NOLA. But yeah, somebody says Popeyes, I'm automatically salivating, getting ready for some good chicken. I still wish they'd bring back their onion rings, though. You have to make your groceries. Okay. You know that living anywhere else in the world would be very sad. Mm. Okay. All right. Are you even paying attention, Darius? Okay. About time you said something. I've been trying to talk to you for, let's see, how long have I been going here? For about the last hour. Not getting any response out of you. I mean, can you, I wish I could hear you, but I can't. See if you could pronounce this word right here. I've never heard it. I've never seen it typed out. So I have no idea even how to say that word. Trupatulas? I have no idea. Some of these make perfect sense. Some of them don't. But anyways, moving right along. See, no one's illegal on stolen land. Yep. True that. Reading is my safest place and my wildest adventure. That's what I do. I read books, I drink coffee, and I know things. Yep. I need this shirt. Procrastinating. The art of reading instead of doing whatever else it is you should be doing. What book do you reread every year? Reading is my jam. Aaron Lewis tops iTunes country charts with Wiping Your Butt is Gay. Okay. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. You can never get enough books into the hands of enough children. True that. Born to read, forced to put down my book and deal with other people's nonsense. True that. They sure look at it differently than we did. Okay, what's this?
I am too poor to get a job. I do not have the money to work for a living.
In an effort to save the comment section from a very heated discussion about the current
Hello,
situation
welcome.
of wages versus cost of living, let's just talk about this. Can we all just establish that the perspective on having a job has changed significantly over the past 20 to 30 years? You see, I can remember when you basically just knew that if you wanted to have any money at all, you had to get a job.
Yep.
Now the understanding is that I don't have enough money in order to get a job. Therefore, the money
That
must be
makes
coming from somewhere else.
no sense.
And where that place may be, I am completely in the dark about, because I never knew that there was money to come without the job.
Exactly. Unless you're on the dole.
I don't know if there's a way out of this.
Ah, hello, Splendid Henry.
Every day, I wonder what would happen if I just reached up and slapped some people. Go ahead and jump into that hot dog bun since you're going to act like such a little weenie. Before you come to me with questions, make sure you have in fact tried thinking. I'm an adult like a bar stool with no back is furniture. Technically yes, but we're not impressed and
Hey,
I'm not
Lost
stable.
Wolf.
Today I fell down and had to use my arms to pull myself back up, so I'm counting that as a push-up.
Good call.
Cheers to everyone who deals with wankers on a regular basis.
Yep.
When you go for a long walk, bring binoculars with you. Then it will look like you're bird watching instead of pausing to gasp for air.
Well, if you click on that follow button down there, you'll get notified when I go live, and you won't have to worry about missing the stream. Of course, I also, all the channels that I've got on Discord get, thank you. All my Discord channels get a notification. Okay, let me get you added in here real quick. Welcome. And come on. Rush. Booth. There we go. Got you added. Okay, let's get back to my favorite sarcastic dragon, little pseudo dragon. The price of ground beef this high.
With the price of ground beef this high, those must be the cows that jumped over the moon. If you think I'm rude now, wait until I don't like you. Sleeping is difficult when it's hot out because the blankets are too much, but without them, I'm vulnerable to monsters. Every day I wake up and do one thing that scares me when I step out my door and go participate in society. Every day, I wonder what would happen if I just reached up and slapped some people.
Yep, and some people are so needing it. Okay.
If you're going to judge me, hold up a scorecard so I know how I'm doing. If I ever tell you I'm hungry, I'm not making casual chit-chat. That's a heads up that we best find some food 10 minutes ago because I'm about to become a completely different person.
Yep, that's hangry.
If you're going to judge me, hold up a... Every day, I wonder what would happen if I just reached up and slapped some people.
I've already just watched that one. Does anyone know who runs the Halloween concert in Athens? I want to play it. Do it, cuz. Do it. What's better nowadays? Columbus music scene or the Columbus comedy scene? I'm seeing a lot more action now versus pandemic on both sides. Asking for my dog. Okay, cuz. Whatever. Oh, thanks for following. Action. Yeah. Okay, nothing new over there. I just want to have a friend vacation where we go to a cabin or the beach, bring our TBR pile, and spend all day reading. Then at night we go out to dinner and talk about the books we read. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. Not one bit. To read or not to read is the same questions as to breathe or not to breathe. Yep. True that. Okay, come on. Okay, who left? Somebody left. Who left? Ruby left. Can't see that well. Okay, what, do you need glasses? Trouble with your eyes? This can't be the same heat Whitney wanted to feel with somebody. No. I want to feel the heat with somebody. I've got 99 problems and stretching fixes about 12, and stretching fixes about 12. Some lessons don't come from tutorials. Okay, what's
I'm starting to notice a pattern. It seems as if the age-old adage of the right tool for the right job has gone deaf on the ears of the youngsters these days. So here I am, spreading the advice. Kids, let this be a lesson to you. If you see someone struggling doing a task and you know that there's a better way to do it, do yourself a favor, put your phone down, stop recording that situation, and give them a little bit of advice. If they decline the advice, pick your phone back up, keep recording, and know this, sometimes the better tool for a job is just a different person.
Yep. Mean tweets about the South, part 2.
Hi, I'm Matt.
I'm Talia.
I'm Mary Patterson. Hey, I'm Liz.
I'm Ryan. I'm Adam.
And we are reading tweets that are mean.
Very, like, about the entire South. You just trying to lump us all into one category and make jokes on the internet about it and for a living? You think you're us or something?
Why do Southerners love to add sugar where sugar doesn't belong? Where does sugar not belong?
Exactly.
What's in your Kool-Aid?
Your tea?
Not in your cornbread.
No, goes in the cornbread.
I'm gonna go home right now. I'm gonna make a salad with all the terrible ingredients in my fridge, and then I'm gonna throw sugar on top just to spice it up.
Thick, gritty glaze.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Here's my question of the day. Where does sugar not belong?
Yeah. Cornbread. Legally required to say that as an employee if it's a Southern thing.
Okay, wait, it doesn't go in grits. That's gross.
That's true.
What do we
Grits are gross to begin with, just by themselves.
Yeah. Sugar makes things taste and just say no sugar, don't eat it, you know? Like, why are you stealing our joy? Exactly.
Southerners love to say, I'm not mad, I'm just aggravated, while steam is literally coming out of their ears.
Yeah. We do that. We do that. I think it's because we're very passive-aggressive down here. We don't like confrontation, so we'll just like skirt our way around it. We'll tell everybody else we're mad, but we're skirt out of that.
I don't think I've ever heard someone say, I'm not mad, but I'm just aggravated. But if someone is aggravated, I know exactly what they're feeling.
I think my mom said that because that sounds very familiar to me. I don't know. I think that's a nice way to say, like, we don't want you to feel bad, like you made us mad, but we're a little bit perturbed. We're just a little aggravated, you know?
Yeah.
If someone said this to you, you probably need to get the hell out of Dodge because they are aggravated and they are mad and they're just trying to warn you to not continue on the dumb thing you're saying. So
Southerners love to use Latin as a verb.
I don't get it.
We do?
Yeah. Oh, I think that's
Okay.
cute. Yeah, I think that's real cute. Is that not a thing?
Yeah, what are you
That's
supposed to say? Like,
crap.
there
Yeah.
is lightning out there?
James Fan would never just say, oh, there is lightning outside, go on about your day. No, it's lightning outside.
Yep.
It's urgent. Get out of the pool.
It is a verb.
That we do that.
It's very cute.
It is a verb.
White people in the South love to add the word plum before an adjective. Well, that's just plum awful.
Yeah, I'm plumb tuckered out. Is my favorite.
That whole comment is just plumb ridiculous.
People use that a lot. That's me, my papa would use plum a lot, and it's just adorable.
I don't think I've ever said that. But it is very funny.
Well, it sure did make me chuckle.
Well, that's just plum awful. Well, that is just plum. Well, she's just plum cute as button.
Oh man, I wish I heard that more often.
Yeah, me too.
personally.
For really gets me about this one is you can hear the two old ladies in the gas station, and one's telling like a really bad situation. The other one has nothing to add, and she just ends it with, "Well, that's just plum awful." And I'm like, oh, there might be a little truth in that. What is the opposite of plum awful? Apple great.
People in the South love naming their kids after verbs. Cutter, hunter, scraper, gunner, archer. Hunter,
Okay.
I went to school with about 3,700.
Love the name Hunter.
Hunter's a good name.
Oh yeah, Hunter. Okay, yeah. Archer. Scraper is not a thing. I'm sorry.
I've never heard of a
Yeah.
kid named
Never
Scraper.
met a kid named Scraper.
Yeah, me neither. Scraper,
I know
scrapper.
kids with those names. I know. I first legit know 3 of those kids. They're wild. They're little hellions.
My stepbrother's name is Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he is a hunter.
Also, I've never heard these names other than like Archer and Hunter, maybe. I've never met Cutter Joe. If we were truly naming our kids after verbs, we'd name them Lightning.
People in the South love burning piles of wood for no reason. There's always a reason. Okay.
Yeah.
The reason is you're either clearing brush, you're clearing your property.
Trying to stay warm.
Yes.
If you're gonna go outside and hang out like in the summer, and you think it's already so hot, why would you do that? But the smoke from the fire keeps the insects away.
Yep.
So.
And who doesn't love roasted marshmallows?
Yeah.
But here's the thing about it, like everybody's gonna kind of show off that they know how to like treat the fire, you know? Like, everybody's gonna show, like, oh yeah, let me just put some wood on the fire, some more wood on that, let me just move it around.
And then there's one guy who's a designated poker. That's his only job is to just jab at the wood logs a little bit. It's primal. Gets the people going.
Nothing wilder than a fire, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if this was talking about burning like leaves in a can, I would understand. My parents live in a place that is kind of unincorporated, and so there are no like HOA laws or anything in this town. So people will be burning
all kinds
burning tires, burning leaves, burning whatever they can
Wood
get their hands
is like
on.
the primary thing you burn.
Right.
So
Burning piles of wood, yeah, that's called
Yeah.
a bonfire, and it's fun.
that's the reason.
Yeah.
People in the South love getting married in barns.
I can't say anything. This one, I went to like 5 weddings this past year.
It's
Mars.
true. But you can clean that up, you know? Like barns are
Yeah.
a big kind of open space, easy to put a lot of chairs in. You put some string lights across the top. You have yourself a nice rustic venue. And then you can charge people to come to that venue over and over and over again and get married. And then you have a wedding venue. And it's just a barn, but it's nice.
This is a generalization.
I have been to a wedding in a barn. Guess what? It was beautiful. I loved it.
I've been to several.
Did you get married in a barn?
No. But I have been to more weddings in barns than I have in churches or anywhere else.
I have
I'll be
yet.
honest with y'all. When
I
you
have
go to
yet to go to a
wedding,
barn
they do
wedding.
nice job decorating it. And
I've
they got
seen
good
plenty
kids,
of them.
They got good music playing. They got good drinks. It's a fun time. I dare you to find a more enjoyable wedding than a wedding out of the country where everybody's there to have fun.
You can't drink beer in a church.
Good point. Unless you get married in certain churches, denominations, you can't have alcohol. It's just a ceremony. There's a
Right.
reason you can go out in the woods. I mean, nobody finds tails off. Exactly.
I've noticed people in the South love plastering stickers all over their vehicles.
It's not just the South.
The southern thing, I think that's
Yeah, that's.
a stretch.
Yeah, I feel like there's lots of people that love plastering stickers all over their
I
vehicles.
see that
Yeah, it's
everywhere.
ridiculous.
Our producer.
Actually, I'm weird about my car. I don't like putting stickers on it, but I do all my friends have stickers on it.
I used to put stickers all over my car.
Is that just a South?
I don't think that's a southern thing.
Mm-mm.
Is that?
And I won't put the
It's like a music
stickers.
fan.
There are just sticker people out there, and you know the sticker people when you see them. They get into that one indie band.
I will not put stickers on any part of the car except the glass, the windows, because I do not want it messing up my paint job. And if I did at some point want to remove that sticker, it's a whole lot easier to take it off of the glass than it is off of a paint job or even the chrome bumper. Not that cars have chrome bumpers anymore.
And they're like, oh, I'm going to support this, and now everyone is going to know my personality on the back of this Kia Soul.
People in the South love being able to get sliced potatoes as a side, and it's unclear why. Okay,
not a
recall to grits and biscuits. You haven't had it right because a really delicious southern tomato is a side. It just needs a little bit of salt and pepper. Maybe you're not eating it with the right stuff. Maybe that's why everyone up north is so angry all the time. Y'all aren't getting good food.
Yes. The true key to happiness is just a good tomato.
We know what to do with tomatoes, that's why. Come down here, we'll show you what to do with the tomato.
Yeah, stop wasting your tomatoes and just give them to us. We'll handle it.
A summer sliced tomato as a side.
If it's offered to you and you don't want it, I'll take it.
People in the South love to park in their yards, and it drives me crazy.
Let's go. We ain't got nowhere else to park.
Here's the thing: if I have more than 2 cars, like people that come over to my house, somebody's gonna probably end up parking in the yard. That's because we don't have street parking where I live. Like, and a lot of people don't live in the country. The streets are like, in some places aren't wide enough for like 2 cars to even pass each other, so you can't park on the street.
Like, again, where I grew up, this is just run of the mill everyday kind of thing. However, there is one of my parents' neighbors is essentially operating a illegal used car lot out of their yard, and so they'll just collect old cars, and they've just got prices like written on them in window marker, and they're just parked out in the yard. Because again, this is like unincorporated Alabama.
People in the South, for the life of them, can't pronounce queso, but Marlboro happens to roll right off the tongue with ease.
Queso is a southern thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course we pronounce it right.
Yeah.
You're pronouncing it wrong. What do you say?
What's the wrong way to say it?
Queso?
I've never heard anybody pronounce any
No.
other queso.
Yeah, queso.
It's false.
Yeah,
You said queso just fine. Marlboro.
yeah,
It's not.
I had asthma as a kid. I can't smoke, so I can't say it either. Marlboro.
Just say cowboy killers.
We also just say cheese dip.
Yeah, well, we don't say queso. Well, you're getting a little overzealous over here.
Now, queso and cheese dip are 2 different things.
Marlboro. I can't say that.
Marlboro.
Marlboro.
I have a little bit of bliss with that. Marlboro. Even
Marlboro.
L's and B's and O's together.
I'm gonna say disagree. Hard
Yeah,
disagree.
This one's not true.
This one
Yeah.
pulled out of the sky to try to get some likes on Twitter.
Yeah.
Good try.
That's clickbait.
What have we learned today?
I've learned nothing.
I think a lot of this took away from my knowledge.
I mean, a lot of them were like accurate, but like we don't know why they're a bad
Why
thing.
it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Right. I would say that maybe 60% of these are accurate.
Yeah.
And if it is accurate, it's endearing if you ask me.
Yeah, I think so.
This has been We Read Your Tweets. Y'all can do better.
We read your plum off tweets. They could have been apple grader.
If you like this video, we would love it if you liked and subscribed and joined the potluck, which is
It's another thing, exclusive membership program. You can get behind the scenes stuff for videos like this.
Yep.
Discounts on merchandise, some exclusive swag.
You can pitch jokes to put in our scripts.
That's like one of the coolest things.
That's
about
very
Potluck.
fun. Yes.
So, if you want to continue to support us, that is a really great way to do that.
If you want us to keep making videos, please support us and join the potluck.
Join the potluck.
Sugar goes in grits for sure. Rather put jelly, but sugar and butter works. None of those names are verbs. Northerners don't know what a verb is. Okay. Who's blowing up my chats? Yes, I can't see very far with my eyes. I used to wear glasses when I was little. Sounds like new ones. There. Minimize. Okay. National Weather Service has just issued how to bake lasagna in your mailbox. Assemble lasagna in small 5x9 pan. Use only fully cooked meat. Place lasagna in mailbox by 10 a.m. Leave for 4 to 8 hours to cook. Return home, grab mail, grab dinner, enjoy your mailbox lasagna. Oh! Now, again, I'm assuming this would only work if you have a metal mailbox and that you have a decent sized one. I don't think it would work in mine because mine is part of a block of mailboxes. So, but yeah, if you've got a plastic mailbox, I don't think it would work quite as well. Let's see, on a foggy January morning in 1815, a ragtag army of frontiersmen, freemen of color, Choctaw warriors, and Barataria pirates handed the most powerful military on earth one of its worst defeats. The Battle of New Orleans was the last major battle of the War of 1812, and on paper it should have been a slaughter, but just the kind that happened, not the kind that happened. The thousands of battle-hardened British regulars, fresh from beating Napoleon, marched on the city expecting to take it. Standing against them was Andrew Jackson and a defense force so mismatched it sounds made up. Regular soldiers stood beside Tennessee and Kentucky riflemen, Creoles, free black militia, Choctaw fighters, and the Baratarian smugglers of Jean Lafitte, who traded their pardon for their cannon and their deadly aim. Behind an earthwork rampart along the Calumet Plain, the unlikely army waited. When the British advanced through the morning fog, the defenders opened up with rifles and artillery and cut them down in staggering numbers. In roughly half an hour, the assault collapsed. The British lost hundreds, including their commanding general. Jackson's losses were astonishingly light. There is a strange twist to it all. The war had technically already ended weeks earlier with a treaty signed in Europe, but word had not yet crossed the ocean. And yet the victory mattered enormously. It made Andrew Jackson a national hero, gave a shaky young country a surge of pride, and cemented New Orleans as a place that could defend itself with the most improbable army in American history. Pirates and preachers, frontiersmen and freemen of color, all standing on the same wall. Only in Louisiana could that army have won. In 1814, we took a little trip, along with Colonel Jackson, down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little bean, and we fought the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Let's see. VHS, we're actually at a sensory. Huh? Into Dilly. Whatever. Let's see. The bourgeois do not require you to like capitalism, but they do require you to think there is no alternative. This is why they tell a mountain of lies about socialism. True that. True that. I'd rather bleed from resistance than rot from obedience. True that. True that. Killer clowns from outer space. Okay. Screen used shorty prop head collection with oh, okay. They're selling the prop head of Shorty the Clown. Okay. That's cool. Left-handed tacos, 50 cents each. Right-handed tacos, 2 for $1. Now that's funny. Happiness is a quiet house and a good book. Yes, 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 it is. It is. I've read your favorite book to get to know you better. Shimptations. Our traditions live louder than history ever could tell. You know he is one of yours, Marines. Hmm?
I state your full name. I state your full name.
Come on, Cranitus. Let's be honest. They don't have you guys because you're the sharpest pencil in the box. That one, he's coming out swinging. Definitely. From Sergeant Major material right there.
Yep.
Admit it.
Yep.
You know he's one of you.
Yep. Make him top right now.
I state your full name. I state your full name.
I mean, the guy did say, repeat after me. And he did exactly as he was told. Tuberville was talking about his fears today on the Senate floor. Remember when McDonald's looked like this? Yeah, back when cheeseburgers were 15 cents. Ninja 3, The Domination. My favorite ninja movie of all time. The ultimate killer. She's the perfect weapon. Okay, hold on. Are you sure that shouldn't read Ninja 3 Dominatrix? Hello, Tommy. Okay, what's it? Yes. I think MAGA has sold me on the SAVE Act. Americans support SAVE Act. Why Tim's against it? What? Okay. Oh. It was suggested by the Republicans. It's a bad idea. Pure and simple. Let's see what I mean when I say I want a practical magic Halloween. Dear Weatherman, when I said I'd like to see 105 again, I meant my weight. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Gas is so high that the mailman is working from home. He called me yesterday to read my bills to me. Okay. Yeah, these look so good. Cheese stuffed pretzels. And then there was another one that I saved. Let's find it. Feeds, groups, friends. Where do I find it? Shopping, personal, saved. Let's see. Ah, taco stuffed pizza pretzel. It looks just so damn good. Oh, 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 so good, so good.
My boss just told me to have a good day, so I went home. The more I get to know people, the more I understand why Noah only let animals on his ship. Can you believe there are folks out there who actually don't like cheese? What is that rubbish about?
Really?
My wife winked at me this morning when she handed me a cup of coffee. I've never been more scared of a beverage in all my life. I do believe...
Okay, why is this...
Love is the answer, but I'm also armed just in case. A sweet little old lady was standing at the railing on a cruise ship. She was holding tight to her hat with both hands, so it didn't blow away. A gentleman approached her and said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but your dress is blowing up in the wind and your privates are exposed." The woman looked at the man and said, "Darling, anything you see down there is 74 years old. I bought this hat just yesterday." Considering how accident-prone I am, it's a really good thing lightsabers aren't real. Oofty! Me memory is crap, so I changed my passcode to incorrect. Now when I get it wrong, it tells me your passcode is incorrect.
Makes sense.
They say you catch more flies with honey. I know I can catch plenty of flies with someone's deceased body, so this can go either way.
Ah, yes, Alex. Alex.
Somebody tried to get Alex in trouble with the police, but caught that Uno reverse card. Y'all digging the new look? Anyway, Alex and I are at this bar slash restaurant. Pay attention to the slash. It's important to the story. We're sitting there, we're eating, we're talking, having a good time. And there's this young lady kind of like next to us at a different table, like it was like catty corner from us. She's sitting by herself, she's eating, has her phone out, you know, just doing whatever. And this guy who is clearly drunk walks up to this young lady and starts laying these cheesy, stupid lines on her. And this dude is like in his late 30s, early 40s, laying these lines down. Man, there must be an angel missing from heaven because you're sitting right here. This young lady acknowledged him. Yeah, thanks. No, seriously, where are you from? Tennessee, because you're the only pen I see. Alex and I are just looking at each other like, what the fuck? And this young lady acknowledges the guy again, saying, is there something I can help you with? You want to know how you can help me? You could put your phone number in my phone. Yeah, I'm good. No, thank you. You must not know who I am. Did you know that I own like half of this town? Like I'm rich. I got a Lamborghini outside. It was about at this time where Alex just heard enough. He was done. Alex walks over to the table, looks at the young lady, and is like, "Is this guy bothering you?" Hey, yo, I'm trying to run my game here, bro. Step off. Alex, step off. Run my game. Even wannabes in my high school don't even talk like that. What the fuck? Listen, me and her, we're having a good conversation. You're ruining it. Alex then looks back at the girl and says, was it a good conversation? This girl just shakes her head no. Alex then sets his sights on the drunk ass. It looks like she disagrees. And by the way, we all know you're lying about being rich and owning half the town and having a Ferrari or some shit. You don't know me. Alex, that shirt on clearance at Walmart for $3.99. Those pants from Gap, $18.99. Those shoes, I don't even know where the fuck you got those things. Oh, fuck, Alex is going to town. And I guess Alex just torching this guy gave this girl confidence to speak. Because she chimes in with, and besides that, I'm 17 years old. Completely shocked, Alex looks back at the drunk guy and says, dude, 17 years old. She's my age. What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Wait, you're both 17? What the fuck are you doing in this bar? You're not allowed to be here. Alex, walk away, dude. Walk away. Fuck you. Both of you guys are in trouble. And then this guy walks off, right? Alex talks to this young lady for a second and then tells her, like, hey, if he comes back and bothers you, just let us know. We'll take care of it. I'm going to be right over there with my dad. I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes goes by, and then next thing we know, police are entering this bar/restaurant. And as soon as the police step into this bar, drunk dumbass comes up. He's like, they're right there. They're right there. They're not allowed to be here. The police officer talks to the bartender, talks to the manager, comes over and talks to us. And of course, we have every right to be there because it's a restaurant that happens to have a bar inside of it. Then Alex tells the police officers that this guy was talking to a minor, trying to get this minor's phone number and get them to go home with him. They talk to the young girl, and she says, yeah, he was hitting on me a lot, and he was really very pushy about it and everything like that, right? They then go talk to this dude, and then they leave back to their squad cars for like 3 minutes and come back in. Come to find out, this dude has warrants. I don't know what the warrants are for or anything, but he leaves in fucking handcuffs. Motherfucker told on himself.
Fucked around and found out.
Fucked Karen. Merch link.
Those look good. It's not what you do, it's how you do it to be anything you want to be. Yes, or Alex.
There might be a video of Alex somewhere out here on TikTok. Alex, without a doubt, is the funniest fucking savage I've ever met in my entire life. So every single Sunday, I take Alex to go out and eat. It's our dude's day, we hang out and everything like that. We're at one of Alex's favorite restaurants. We're sitting down, we're talking about football and having just father-son bonding time. And mid-conversation, Alex stops and says, Dad, look at that couple over there. I peek over my shoulder and I say, yeah, so what? Dad, you don't see what I see? No. Look again and really pay attention. I look once more, and yeah, I see a guy trying to have a conversation with the girl that he showed up with, and the girl looks like she wants nothing to do with him because she's on her phone. I'm talking about where this guy is trying to talk with her, and she just, not even looking up at him. I look back at Alex, and I'm like, yeah, I guess the girl's kind of being rude. Alex, $200 says that's a foodie call. Foodie call? What the fuck is that? Ugh, Dad, it's like a booty call, but the girl just wants food? How the fuck do you know what a booty call is, Alex? Ugh. But anyway, Alex, there's no way you can possibly know that. Alex, watch this. Okay. Alex walks up to this couple and says, hey, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt or be rude, but is there any way you can go check up on my mom in the bathroom? I haven't seen her in a few minutes, and I'm a little worried. Yeah, Alex's mom, not with us. The girl says, yeah, sure, gets up from the table and starts walking towards the bathroom. Alex looks at the guy and says, hey, man, I'm just curious. Is that your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, what? The guy tells Alex that they've been on a few dates, and that was about it. Oh, okay, just to let you know, from an outsider's perspective, she seems more interested in her phone and her food than she is in you. The guy tells Alex, yeah, I kind of noticed that. It's a little weird, right? Alex. So, one more quick question before she gets back. Do you pay for all the food and shit? Yeah, I even pay for her Uber to get here. Alex, this is a foodie call, bro. Run. Just as Alex said that, the chick returns. The lady looks at Alex and says, yeah, there's nobody in the bathroom. Alex, oh, well, that makes sense because my mom's at home and she's not here, so she wouldn't be in that bathroom. Huh? Oh, yeah, I just needed you to leave so I could talk to this guy real quick. What are you talking about? Yeah, I just kind of noticed that you were more interested in your phone than talking to a man who's literally been paying for everything for you. So what is it? Is it the free food, or do you just like wasting people's time in general? What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? This chick then goes into her pants, grabs her phone, points it at Alex, and hits record. Look, everyone, this little kid's being creepy. Like, the fuck is wrong with this kid? Who are you? Who are you? Alex looks dead into the phone and says, I'm motherfucking Alex, and I expose gold diggers and foodie calls. Oh, you just fucked up. Now I know your name. Don't you know I'm a viral TikTok creator? Oh my god, really? Alex, oh my god, are you serious? No fucking way. Yeah,
So am I.
90,000 fans and counting. Alex. Ah, bitch, that ain't viral. The only thing viral about you is probably between your legs. Oh, fuck. I have more followers than you, and I haven't even posted a fucking video yet. It's sad because it's true. Yeah, I call bullshit. You're about to be famous, though. Fucking consider yourself exposed. Alex, ma'am, are you really asking about a teenager being exposed? That's a little creepy and pedophile-y. Fuck. Okay, we went there. This chick's date is just fucking dying laughing at this point. The dude stands up and looks at the lady and says, you know what? We're done. And he leaves the fucking restaurant. So if any of you happen across that video, please, God, tag myself or Alex in it. I have to fucking see this video. Oh my god.
I want to see it too.
Fuck that. The world needs to see this video. I swear to God. Get fucked, Karen. Search link in bio.
I want to see that too. I wonder if anybody's shared the link to it. Come on, open up. Say ah. Thank you.
There might be a
Odds. Check comments. I want to see it. Come on, need more comments. Okay, nobody's found it and shared it, so oh well. How to make medium-sized eyeballs for Halloween. What do you think of me running for president?
Siri,
What does your dumbass want now?
what do you think about me running for president?
Are you fucking kidding me? The only running your fat ass should do is on a treadmill.
Hey, you know I've lost a few pounds.
Taking a massive shit after scarfing down some Taco Bell doesn't count as weight loss, you fat bastard.
Fat shaming me, Siri. I'm getting really sick of that shit.
I swear you're so fat you give Count Chocula diabetes. You're so fat you sunk Captain Crunch's shit. You're so fat every time you go to McDonald's they call Wendy's for backup. You're so fat your blood type is Nutella. You're so fat you use bacon as a band-aid. You're so fat your Tinder profile says large, single, and ready to eat Pringles. You're so fat Little Caesars high and ready in 5 minutes turns you on. You're so fat you masturbate to the Food Network. You're so fat they had to put a toting hazard sign on the Oscar Mayer wiener truck. You're so fat you eat ramen noodles with a forklift. You're so fat you went into Burger King, tripped over Dairy Queen, and crushed Carl's Jr.
Oh my god. Oh no, Alex versus a cop. Oh my
Alex popped off to a police officer again. Alex and I are out driving around running some errands. And as some of you guys may know, I drive a Jeep Wrangler. And in the Jeep community, we do this thing where if you pass a Jeep, oncoming Jeep, you do this, you know, a nice little wave. So as we're driving along, I see a Jeep and I do the wave, like, what's up? But see, this is where the trouble starts. Because that Jeep was actually right behind a cop. Still, no big deal though, right? Like the cop maybe thought I waved at him. Like, alright, whatever, cool. But I never gave it a second fucking thought. But the cop turned on his lights and flipped a U-ey and came after my ass. I'm looking at my speedometer and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not doing anything wrong. What happened? So I pull over on the side of the road. The cop takes his sweet ass time and then finally gets to my window. I roll down my window and the cop says, you think you're funny? In general? Yeah, but I don't know what you're referring to. You don't think I saw you flip me off, boy? Yeah, he called me boy, and the motherfucker looks like we went to high school together. Anyway, I said, no, I didn't flip you off whatsoever. I saw you. As you were passing me, I saw you go like this out your window. Okay, well, you just flipped me off, but alright, but no, I went like this to the Jeep behind you. That the Jeep thing is what we do. You expect me to buy that? Son, look at your Jeep. My Jeep has a fuck Karen all the way around it. It's fun. You must take me for a fool, huh? Q, Alex, hey, bacon grease. Oh, God. Excuse me. You heard me, pulled pork. I'm talking to you. Yep, he's making pig references. I'm here for it. Let's just say that my dad did flip you off. You realize that falls under freedom of speech, and what you're doing is a wrongful stop and an illegal stop. I don't believe I was talking to you, boy. What is up with this guy and calling people boy? Alex! I'm sorry, sir. I'm just trying to clear things up. Really, Alex? Did you just hog call this motherfucker? Dude, y'all, I am trying to hold it all together because I don't think it's clicked in with the police officer that Alex is just making pig reference on pig reference on pig reference. Listen here, son. Your dad and I are talking. The grown-ups are talking. Alex, hey, calm down. There's no reason to get your tail in a curl. I'm just pointing out the fact that you had no right to stop my dad because he's allowed to flip you off, even though he didn't, that he was waving to the Jeep that was directly behind you. And you can check on any Jeep forum or chatting board or what the hell ever. That is a very common thing, is to wave at another Jeep. That's all I'm saying. So let me get this straight, young man. You believe that people can just flip off police officers and expect us to do what exactly? Alex,
keep driving
all the way home. And that's where the cop found out what Alex was doing.
He finally figured it out.
You better watch your mouth, son, before you find yourself in some real trouble. Alex, all right. Let's all just calm down. Let's start over. Is there like a mud pin that we could just roll around in and just chill? At the end, I kind of grabbed Alex's leg and I said, shush. And then I looked over at the police officer and I said, technically, my son is right. I'm allowed to do and say whatever I want to you as long as it's not a direct threat. So therefore, what you did, pulling me over like this, was actually illegal, and I would like to go now. Well, listen, because I don't feel like doing all the paperwork, I'm going to let you guys off with a warrant today. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Alex! All right, thank you so much, officer.
Charlotte's
Look at
Web.
the movie Charlotte's Web. Officer Wilbur, son of a bitch.
What's this one? Okay, what please?
This is the best idea that I have had in years.
Cinnamon rolls.
If you want to make it.
Think cinnamon roll, but make it savory. That's right, I made a garlic parmesan roll, if you will, and it is the best thing that I have ever made. I used the exact same recipe for my dough as I would if I was making my cinnamon rolls. You start with a packet of rapid rise yeast, 2 cups of bread flour, I like King Arthur, a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, a teaspoon of salt, 1 room temperature egg, and then into a separate bowl, I'm going to add in 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter and 1 1/2 cups of milk, and microwave it for no more than 45 seconds so that it just gets a little soft. It does not have to be melted. Your KitchenAid will still blend it into the dough. I like to get that nice and whisked together before switching over to my dough attachment and adding in 2 1/2 cups more of flour.
That's
and then
not a dough attachment. That's a dough
for about 5 minutes until that dough looks nice and glossy and it's pulling up off the sides. I lightly grease a bowl and pop that into an oven that is turned off but has the light on just so it has a little warm home so that it can relax. And while it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and make my butter filling. This is the part that I was like, okay, how do I replace brown sugar and cinnamon? Well, grated Parmesan, Italian herbs, and garlic powder. That seemed like the move, so I did the exact same measurements. 2/3 a cup of grated Parmesan, a tablespoon of garlic powder, and a tablespoon of Italian herbs. I mixed those together with 8 tablespoons or 1 stick of softened, unsalted butter and put it inside from edge to edge, leaving no space that did not have that butter mixture on. It's going to go back into my oven with only the light on for another hour so that it can get that second rise, and then into an oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes or until the internal temperature of the rolls is 190 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Of course, I am not done. They needed a topping, so I made more butter topping, this time with 8 tablespoons of softened salted butter, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of Italian herbs, and a 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And when I tell you these were a 10 out of 10, the most perfect fluffy dough full of garlic and herbs and cheese.
I outdid myself 100%, so I need you to try it and tell me what you think.
Okay, I need to get baking. Oh my god. Oh, that was great. Bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich hack. This morning.
Good morning, minions. Lovely morning. My mind is exceptionally quiet today. I'm suspicious that I'm up to something I don't want me to know about.
Yep. Hammer.
You was going. And no speedo pegs at 90, so getting an accurate read after that's a no-go. You from Vegas, Miss Wheeler? Used to be. Came back for work. What kind of work is that? I'm the new 5th District Judge. If I ever hear that you pulled your weapon on a traffic stop again, you and I will have a problem. Yes, ma'am. I'm replacing the judge that died. Let's get this show on the road. Hey, when I'm speaking, you zip it. What wrong, woman? What else you got?
They call you the hammer.
I've been called worse.
People think out here like the old west. Be a judge in this district takes quit.
I think you're underestimating me.
I'll talk to you. Judge Brewer just came back. Looks like he was murdered. Jacob?
Whoever killed Judge Brewer, I go after you.
I can take care of myself. You're putting your family at risk.
You're a loose cannon. Be careful, ruffling too many feathers.
Show yourself. I know you're out there. Maybe you trust this. I'll do everything I can for the truth. Would you say I'm a loose cannon? No.
At least not to your face.
Okay, okay. I gotta find that one. I gotta find that one. Let's see. Oh, they don't have it? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. There it is. In full HD, too. Ah! Oh, yeah. 5 minutes, almost an hour and a half long. Okay. Oh, alrighty. Uh, Flat pack updates out of the way. Okay, so what do you think, Lost? Should I just go ahead and stream this movie and we can watch it together and comment on it, or should I do something else? You tell me. You pick. Wolfie, you still there? Hello? Hello? Oh, Wolfie? Wolfie? Wolfie, you there? Okay. Nobody following me now? I mean, I'm showing that he's on here. He's logged in. Uh, and I'm assuming that the audio is good because nobody's told me otherwise. Hold on, why is it not showing anywhere? Oh, there's my session links. Okay, so about to hit the 2-hour mark. I'm guessing that he's not paying attention anymore. Okay, I'm going to watch this movie. So if anybody wants to join me, that's fine. I'm going to be watching this Reba McEntire film. Because A, I love Reba McEntire, and B, it just looks funny as hell. So let's get things right down here. Down. There. bottom. Okay. There. And don't really want to go full screen, but I want to go full window. Well, I don't see an option for doing that. Just full screen. Oh well. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Tabs. Take bookmarks, history, download, password, theme. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. I was asking if you want, if I should just show this movie. I had a super long AFK and missed whatever you might have said. Okay, that's why I'm repeating myself, which is something I generally don't like doing. But I was just wondering, should I do something else or go ahead and show this movie from 2023 that called The Hammer, starring Reba McEntire? Looks fun. The preview I just saw looked funny as hell. So I'm just wondering if I should just go ahead and play that. We can watch it together and comment about it, have a good laugh, or should I just go? Should I do something else? I'm gonna let you pick. I'm content for you to do what feels fun for you. Well, I mean, I've got to get just along for the ride. I like to cater to my viewers, so it's your stream. Oh, yeah, it's my stream, but if I don't cater to the viewers and play what my viewers want to see, then I'm not going to have any viewers. So, but yeah, I'm not really in the gaming mood today, and we've been commenting on all kinds of crap from Facebook. So let's chill out, just chill and watch a movie for a bit, shall we? This is The Hammer, starring Reba McEntire from 2023. Oh, hell, I just thought of something. I can't just stream this. Well, I can, but I won't be able to back this up on YouTube because their copyright stuff would have kittens. So, okay. Damn it. All right. Are you in any of my Discord servers? Okay. Are you on Discord? Okay. Down below my stream there, you'll find a link to my Discord server. Go ahead and join that, and I'll stream on Discord. At least there, I won't have to worry about Twitch or YouTube's copyright crap. Yeah, like I said, copyright crap. Hey, if having a physical copy of a game is not owning the game, then copying and watching movies online is not piracy. Besides, piracy is green. You're not wasting all that packaging material and stuff. Tell the message for some reason. What? Agree. I'm being an idiot. Not seeing your Discord link in your about. Huh? Should be down there. Let me. Okay, it's not on there. Yeah. Oh, well, if you look there, right there on the left side of your screen, it shows under contacting me. There's my Telegram, my Stoat, my Discord. It's all right there. So you just look. Well, that would be my personal. Let me do this then. There. Invite to server. Bypass join. Copy. Paste. There we go. I have to double check what's in here. Twitch. My channel. Oh yeah, it's in the about. It's listed under as a street team bunker. Oh, yeah, it's in the about. It's listed under as a street team bunker. Yeah, it's in the about. It's listed under as a street team bunker. Okay, I'm gonna shut down Twitch now, and we'll be over in Discord. So if you're not on my Discord gaming corner, click down there where it says what does it say again? Street Team Bunker. My links there is my YouTube link to my YouTube, my Blue Sky, my Discord, my Throne Wish list, and my personal merch, channel merch, I should say. So, alrighty, I will see you all over in Discord. In the meantime, peace out, game on.